Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. How are we all doing tonight? Hope we're having a wonderful week, or at least it's Thursday, so that means it's usually the end of the week for a lot of you guys out there, which means it's the perfect time to sit down, unwind, chill, and even tune into my live stream, if you so wish so. Been a while since I streamed. I think it was like about maybe 2-3 days. What was the last game I played? Gosh, was it that forgetful? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Industria 2. No, it was It Reaches. That was the last game I just played. Solid horror game. But today we're gonna be changing it up again because this game kind of caught my eye, and yeah, we just started the stream. Welcome. So today, we're going to be playing Luna Abyss. And as someone who, just like literally last week, I played and finished Saros, I still have an itch for the bullet hell shooter. And honestly, I just discovered this game literally earlier this month, and it caught my eye. It seems to be like an indie, I wouldn't say indie, but maybe like a AA first-person shooter bullet hell game, a platformer, and you know, it scratches that itch for me because I loved Saros, and I just kind of want more of this bullet hell action, and I feel like this could be the perfect game to kind of fill the void, you know. Which honestly, I mean, I could have gone a while before I played another bullet hell shooter, but I'll be honest, I kind of want to do it. I just feel like playing from now. Hey, Lizar, how we doing? I'm doing all right. How about you? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's play Luna. What's it called again? Luna Abyss. Let's read up on the synopsis for this. Luna Abyss is a single-player, story-driven action-adventure with fluid platforming and bullet hell combat. Follow the journey of Fox, or Faux, a prisoner of Luna caught between a cryptic prophecy and their prison sentence. You know, I'm just saying, it kind of reminds me of the premise of Fury, where you're playing as someone who is trapped in some kind of like a space prison, and you have to fight your way out of it. And again, it has some of that bullet hell stuff in it, where it's like, you know, close combat, but this one's all like shooter, which I don't mind. So let's do it. Let's get into Luna Abyss. Just lies, please. I've been here more than my parents see me. Halas, lies it is. I don't know, just it feels like it, you know, it rolls off the tongue. Lies art. And you know, and think of it as marketing, because someone who hears that's like lies art. Oh, they make art. Let me go check their account. Right? Free marketing? No? Okay, maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's get to it. Luna Abyss. It's gonna be okay. Don't sugarcoat it. All right, lies. It's gonna feel weird. I'm trying to get used to that, but I'll try my best. And TikTok chat is still not showing up for some reason. Maybe I should boot up Caster Lab again, and I think it will work. Let me see. Okay, Micah. No, please. Please. Ugh. Man, why do I always have to do this? I gotta freaking fix this chat thing. It has a mind of its own at this point. God damn it. Okay. Please just work. I love doing live streaming testing while I go live. I'm in the real Micah live, then. So you're real. Mikey. Call me Mikey. Alright, what difficulty do I want? Story Scout is recommended for players new to action games. I'm not. Warner recommended for players with experience playing action games who want a balanced combat. Okay. Scorch is recommended for players with a lot of experience playing action games who enjoy challenge. Okay. Enemies move faster. Difficulty, mode, and additional options can be changed at any time. You know what? Let's go with Scourge for now. I feel because I've played Soros just last week, I still have the muscle memory, you know, for a bullet hell shooter. Okay, quite the intro. Oof. It's sounding very grandiose and epic and grim. My tongue prefer Micah. Thank you. Just whatever you do. Listen, you know what? Say Micah, say Mikey. Just whatever you do. Don't call me Michael. That one's way like, that's like a whole different name. I cannot even, you know, affiliate myself with that word. Okay, MJ. No! Oh, please. It just sounds too weird. I'm not a Michael. I'm a Mikhail. I'm a Mikey. You know? Luna Abyss. What is this, like a wormhole or a black hole? Oh. Seek, build, pray. So what, like a red moon just popped out of nowhere? Ascend. Oh my. 200 years later. Keanu it is then? Only if my hair starts growing out much longer. I still don't got the Keanu hairdo, do I? No, still needs a little more time.
Of the mark. Sentenced to 9,125 days of scout servitude.
Damn.
And stripped of your earthly status. You now belong to the All-Father.
What the hell happened in 200 years?
Transfer to the Blood Moon penal colony will commence immediately.
Okay, so we're like a lunar prisoner sent to some obscure moon. Is it our moon or is it the red moon that we saw earlier? Oh nah, put that shit. Don't call me Keanu, okay? I still don't got that hair. I had it a while back, but I trimmed it down and I went through a little depressive phase for a while. I'm trying to grow my hair back, so what can I do? All right, we got the good old-fashioned prison outfit.
Here? New scout.
What's with the eyes? Well, I have a long hair, so take
It's a
notes.
pleasant surprise.
Alan? Huh? Oh, she's like a robot, okay. Huh?
Welcome to the Red Moon.
Okay, so we just have like a robot in our room?
How do you like your cell, inmate?
I mean... She low-key kind of bad. She low-key kind of bad. Well, I have a long hair, so take notes. I mean, the only thing I can do is when I go to the barber, I just trim out the dead threads, any just like any just any, you know, any hair that feels like it's already just kind of letting loose. So then I just trim that, helps regrow. Wasn't expecting a bodiless head, more like a bodiless body. All right. Please don't hurt me.
Huh? What are you?
Oh, okay, there's voiceover.
My name is Aylin. I'm here to help you settle into your new life on Luna. We don't use Earth names here, so from now on, you'll be going by the designation Fox.
Well, Aylin can lay in. Okay, stop.
It's a good name. I chose it myself.
Please tell me this is a joke.
Of course not. It's a standard part of your scout program induction. It's been a while since I had a new scout.
So they don't even call them prisoners, they just call them scouts. I swear if I show you a wall pic, you'll call it a baddie as well. Well, you know that... Well, that's what happens when you're single for a very long time, okay?
Most of mine have got lost.
God damn.
Well, perished.
I shouldn't be here.
You were gifted the mark of Luna for a reason. Only those who bear those beautiful red eyes are chosen for such important work.
Okay, so something about the eyes when we saw earlier. Guess it's a deliberate thing.
You call this a gift?
You don't want to disagree with the All-Father, Fox.
Eh? Got electrocuted, what the hell?
But enough of that. You must be very excited to be here.
What kind of prison is this?
Don't be so dramatic. Now, as a scout, your job is to complete assigned missions down in the Abyss. Scavenging technology, reconnaissance, cleaning.
So just prison labor.
Whatever we want you to
space.
do. The more missions you complete, the faster your sentence is reduced.
Yeah, let's focus on the game. You can only rage base. You can only rage so you know, so far before it just feels like it crosses the line.
The Abyss?
So there is a spark of curiosity in there. The Abyss is the infinite structure inside of this lunar object you find yourself on. In other words, you're in space. But don't worry. Scouts don't leave their cells when they access the Abyss. You'll stay here whilst remotely piloting a warden. A sort of living machine. Speaking
Like a
of which,
VR?
let's get you settled in, and then we'll look
Like
at assigning
AR.
you one.
Anomaly detected. Canyon District. Scout action requested. Selection begins. Selection completed. Scout 5437, codename Fox, to report for duty.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Looks like we'll need to settle you in later. Let's assign you a warden.
Okay, so we do tasks by, I guess, like transferring our consciousness to another machine.
The end only comes. You say stop.
I still don't get what happened to Earth 200 years ago when that red moon just popped up.
Time to wake up, little wanderer. It's time to wake up.
Okay, so we command these warden machines. Kind of like Avatar style, right?
Where am I?
She did say that people with red eyes are
Into my
gifted.
body?
Maybe because I have the red eye, I have the ability to control machines or something. The Last Stand. This is my last entry. I've done all I can to survive, to hold those monsters back. I've tried to bury as many as I can. Shitty makeshift tombs. They deserve better. Frank went first, tore up whatever those things are. You could see it seeping into the tears in his warden after he fell. Black liquid. Alive, moving. I couldn't get to his body, but I think his soul is gone. Then Jesse, Cooper, all dead, all lost. Now it's just me, alone, and thinking of you. Thinking of us. God, how I wish I was more... I wish there was more of us. I hope you got away, Sarah. I hope you got away. Silvio. Sounds like a very grim job. Hey, Leona, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for the gift. Is this how wow? Is this how? What do you mean? No, this game's called Luna Abyss. It's a bullet hell shooter. The scout rifle. Is this horror? It kind of is. It's like sci-fi horror. Yeah. Sci-fi horror bullet hell shooter. Now I know you like your psychological. So we'll see.
That's it. Quick adjustment here. Level that up there and...
Is there a map to this? I guess not.
There we are. Finally a clear connection. I see the Abyss has chosen a fake route. I take it you must be from a working class background. Oh, and you found a scout rifle too.
Okay, so the gun has a heating meter.
But enough idle talk. The Old Father has made a request. A rare piece of crypt technology has been detected somewhere in the town. An excavation tool known as the Shield Ray. We need you to retrieve it yourself. I'm adding its general location into your objective system. Track it down, and the Old Father will reward you.
Is the game a bit dark? I need to like bring up the brightness a bit. Video. Yeah. Still dark, damn. Okay. Maybe it's intentional like this?
What the?
Strike carefully, folks. There are adrift nearby. Don't be deceived by those still with a human form. They're so...
It just screamed at me. Screamed, and those things. Adrift, she said. Consumed by the scourge. What the hell's the scourge? Not even a weapon, just thrown in. But I'm out. I got out. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till she takes me back. I promise to do as I'm told. I promise. I promise.
have been consumed by the scourge that rots this place. All that's left is pure horror.
So it is a horror. I don't know what to say. I mean, I think the game is supposed to feel this way. I could do something on the stream where I increase the gamma. Let me just play with that a bit. So it feels a little... I gotta put a filter on. Give me a sec. Yeah, there we go. Okay, gamma. Just gonna increase it a bit. Yeah, that could look a little bit better for you guys. How does it look now? Maybe it's a bit too bright now. Eesh. Bit of a balancing act here. What the hell is that? All right, take your time. I'll be here.
Mother! There's an intruder! Death to the intruder! Death to you!
All right, what are we? The raw head. Build on site. There's some slow motion right when you kill him. Okay. How do I? Is there no strafing? I guess I just have to keep moving. Bloody bones. What's the difference between a blue projectile and a red projectile? Checkpoint, I guess? Why every time I join your live, all sorts of side quests just appears out of nowhere?
I probably should have warned you about the Mother Eyes network.
I also have a tendency to live stream late at night as well. Touch it and you'll know the difference. I think the whole point is to avoid the projectiles. Any kind, at least. I'm really curious about the different gun variety. And is this a roguelike? Or they didn't mention it was roguelike. So I think these levels are linear. Hello, Abdul Majid, welcome. That's the opposite of fulfilling your curiosity. Halas, we'll take damage next time. We'll see what blue and red does. Maybe blue's more damage. Who's this?
There isn't much salvage left here, you
A
know.
waif?
All the useful technology was taken a long time ago.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I am a relic of different times. I envy you surface dwellers. These depths grow stifling after a while. I can't recall when I last saw moonlight.
Uh-huh. How long have you been down here?
We create time where none exists. It has no material meaning, no worth with which to measure. Everything that is exists only as the sum total of what was and what is yet to come. As the snake swallows its own tail, so time swallows itself.
I'm not sure I do.
Like an Ouroboros?
Nothing in life is irrefutable. Perhaps you will reach a different conclusion. But please tell me, what brings you to these decaying halls?
4 hours of sleeping is kind of bad. My brain is fried. Oh dear. Oh, you can take a little power nap and join right back in.
I'm looking for a piece of technology. Something called a shield breaker.
Ah, I see. So the automated detection system is still in working order. I use an old workshop not far from here. I think what remains of your shield breaker can be found there.
I feel like it's going to be like our stranger merchant.
Follow the
game.
path through this tower and cross the pipes that grow.
Thank you.
Take care, youngs.
Guess this is how you can switch weapons. There's still no dodging. Okay, there's vaulting at least. What's with the Doom Elden Ring kind of game is this? Think of it as a bullet hell shooter with, I guess, semi-Doom gameplay. It just came out, so caught my eye a while back, and I thought I'd give it a shot. So no indie horror for tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a roguelike or a linear game. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Okay, never mind. They all damage. There's no difference between the red and blue. Maybe it's just that the blue homes, yeah, maybe the blue projectile homes better than the red projectile. I think. I should not forget that I'm playing this at the hardest difficulty, so it looks like I need to go up. Doom X Soros, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. Oh my god, the damage. How do I heal? Does it regenerate? Do I heal at checkpoints or? Or is it like one death, you know, one death and you have to do the whole run again?
You're handy with a rifle, aren't you?
Okay, my health regenerated.
London. A sinful place, according to the Allfather. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Ah. Shit.
It's none of your business.
Your transition here was a blessing, really. Anyway, it seems you have a clue from that disconnected about the Shieldbreaker's location. But be mindful. Not everyone you meet in the Abyss will be so kind.
This is not a place of honor. Mother eyes. But who is Mother? Constructs have neither parents nor memory of their own creation. Yet their frenzy is such that one must consider the possibility that she is some strange, vengeful deity. One thing's for certain, I hope I never meet her. I think we did. Hello, welcome to the live stream. The name of the game is right there, and I put it on the screen for a reason. Toby, hey, welcome to the live stream. Seems the stream is jam-packed tonight. How are we doing on a lovely end of the week as the weekend kicks in? They better give me like a dodging ability of some kind, like a dash. Oh. Okay, meant to do that. I'm having a great week. Currently on vacation, so hey, arriba, that's great. That's great. I'll be on a little bit of a short holiday soon myself. Gonna go on a bit of a road trip with some friends. So that means I won't be streaming as much this coming week. That's why I'm trying to put a few streams before I go. Hello, Olia. Welcome to the live stream. How we doing? Thanks for the gift. A new weapon. Shield breaker. Yeah, this is a bit doom coded. This is like the, what do you call the double barrel shotgun, or what is it called, the super shotgun?
Folks, your sentence has been reduced by 10 days.
Oh, thank
Why
you.
don't you try the shield breaker out on those blue energy fields? I'll just locate a disconnection point to bring you back.
Seems like I can reduce my... So every time I complete an objective, I reduce my prison sentence. Guys, I had a salted banana matcha. It was phenomenal. I'll be honest, I'm not a matcha fan, but I'm not going to bash on your taste for drinks, because my sisters are matcha freaks. You know, they walk in with their own little matcha concoctions. I'm more of a sweet... You know, sweet milkshake type of thing. I've tried it many times. I couldn't. Your sisters know where it's at. I tried it, bro. I don't get the hype. I don't get. It's like the same thing with boba tea. You know, just didn't do it for me. You know. Yeah. See, that's why it's called a shield breaker. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to have to use this gun to break maybe shields that are coated on enemies. Something like that. I dislike boba too. Alright, so we there is a middle ground. That's good. Nah, true, boba tea just keeps you on the edge. It's first of all, it's like cold milk tea, and it's, you know, I like sweet drinks, but boba is too sweet, and I don't like the texture of the little bubbles. Ahlan Patrick, welcome to the live stream, man. You should 100% buy me some Val points. That would make you tough, bro.
Signal detected. Canyon District. Scout action requested. Selection begins.
Okay, so I get the feeling that someone is trying to hack into our
Selection completed. Scout 5437. Designation Forks. Location Canyon District. Investigate immediately.
I get the feeling somebody was hacking through our
Fox, we'll
our
have
signal.
to look at disconnecting you later.
Mm.
I've synchronized the origin location to your objective system, so you should be able to follow where that sound is coming
There it is. Oh, damn. Okay. Ah. Yeah, they better give me a dash building soon, bro. I feel too restricted with my movement. Mike, do you want to see what I've been up to in the lab? That's a very I'm worried what exactly that's gonna lead to. But my curiosity can't help myself, so sure. Go ahead, tell me. Yo, Patrick, Subnautica is kind of fun, not gonna lie. I don't know why Mike hates it. Well, I'm glad that you've managed to indoctrinate a new fan, Patrick, for yourself. I don't play Val, bro. This is the wrong stream for that kind of stuff. Alright, so basically a health increase. This early in the game, especially with my health bar being that big already, Subnautica is the greatest game to be ever made. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of criticisms about the game. For example, like they removed the ability to use guns. There was some like very controversial user end agreements that players players found out after they bought the game, that it has some somewhat anti-consumer policies. This game looks like Doom, but it's a mix of Doom and a bullet hell shooter put together. I mean, I thought the first game had first Subnautica had some guns, or sorry, like you can't kill big fish, the big fishes or something, which people don't like. Mike, have a good first.
Mother warned me about you. You shouldn't be.
No thanks.
You need to leave.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that thing fast, bro. Causing a lot of problems. Not sure how I feel about the auto aim. It feels too how do I say it? What's the best word? It feels too magnetic. Huh? New enemy type. Or is this already a boss? The Calabrance of Mani. I don't know any of this sci-fi mumbo jumbo. But this is already a boss. Damn it. Yee. You know, for a first boss, pretty. I don't want to celebrate too early. Oof! But damn, the damage! Oh my god! All right, not bad for a first try. On the hardest difficulty. Mike, check Discord.
That was a close one.
All right.
Celebrants are frightful adrift. Rumor has it they were once the aristocracy of the old colony. Now, they're as mindless as the rest.
Interesting. Needed a phase 2. I think it's I feel like they'll definitely. It's more like they're easing me into the game, and bit by bit, I think we'll definitely have phase 2 or phase 3 bosses. If not, I'd be a little bit underwhelmed. All right, what did he send me? What do we got here? Oh, look. What are you cooking? What the hell is this? Should I be worried? All right, my boy cooking something up. I don't have a background in chemistry, so, but it's looking real serious, bro. Quite the project. Patrick cooking lighting in that thing. So he's cooking something, all right. You're putting that PhD to work, my guy. I am bombarding magnesium with high magnetic frequency. Huh. Sounds very... I'm not sure if that sounds dangerous or... I'm sure it's for very productive purposes. What it's for, I don't know. I've worked in labs a bit and I have no idea. Tell us. I mean, your specialty is more pharmaceutical, right? I think his is more what was it again? Biomechanics ish? I believe so. I mean, anything to get that Subnautica 2 early access Steam key, huh, Patrick?
Well, it's a good job we didn't need that wall to stay put. Still, if it helps you complete your mission, who am I to stop you drastically changing the Abyss? By the way, I have a theory about the disruption. Well, more of an idea. Do you want to hear it? It sounds like some kind of signal. A malfunctioning warden emitting a distress beacon, maybe. Or...
Huh? What a strange loading system. Seen that last season of The Boys? I have. I was skimming through it, but I dropped The Boys back in season 3. I just felt like it was derailing gradually with every season, and with every season I just slowly lost interest. But I did watch the last episode, the one that just came out the other day. I didn't really need to watch the whole season because I was hearing from people online forums that it felt very underwhelming. The marketing even lied. It made it look like it was leading up to something epic and you know some big scale battles, but it just turned into every episode was practically filler, and the last episode just kind of ended on a limb. So yeah, disappointing. It's a shame that The Boys ended that way, because there's elements of the comics that looked really cool that would have been nice if it got adapted. You know how metals rust on the surface? Yeah. I'm cooking and degrading the rust out of the surface to create hydrogen. Okay. That can be used for various industries such as fuel. And I'm a physical chemist, not a biomechanic. My apologies. I'm sure I can, I'm a little bit ignorant to these things, so, I'm more in the media side. That's always been my specialty. Science is, a bit finicky. But still, mashallah, it's, must be a very fascinating, is this part of your dissertation, part of your PhD, to establish some kind of breakthrough that could help with your project? Okay, I don't know about filler, but definitely it felt like a middle season rather than the final one for a lot. True. And they're what was it, like the last couple episodes, they introduced all these new characters, and I'm like, bro, the show's about to end. What are you doing? So yeah. The only reason I considered watching The Boys was Jensen Ackles didn't make it past episode 1. Honestly, you did yourself a favor not committing to the show, because it just disappoints you over time, Well, I will give credit to The Boys.
I don't remember it being here before. Looks like you're in unexplored territory now, Fox.
I will say that The Boys at least was the catalyst for more of just like popularizing anti-hero or darker superhero adaptations. Like I feel without The Boys, we wouldn't have had Invincible, which is, you know, a much better series on Amazon. So yeah, I'll give credit where credit is due for that. This is just an internship for my PhD project. I want to go bigger. Okay, man. Yalla. Mashallah. Wish you all the best on that, bro. Well, treat yourself to a CS:GO box. Sad how the first season was just so promising and enthralling. Yeah. Film series media has recently been so lacking. A lot of things are for shock factor and lack substance. Yeah, I agree. It's for me as someone who covers a lot of every week I cover the latest releases for shows, and most of them don't intrigue me all that much. I have to kind of go back and see if there's something worthwhile. But a show with some substance. I mean, so far that recently I've been watching, and I binged watched like I'm on the last season, Succession. Oh my God, the show is so good. Damn. You want family drama? Succession. That's where it's at. Okay, you see this? You see how the auto aim works? It's a bit distracting. Not sure if I like that. Leave this place or rot with... Huh. I don't know what that means. Not my church. Not my church. I wish I have exams to study. Say my name. Patrick. Yeah, goddamn right. I agree, Toby. Absolutely disappointed in what's been produced lately. Yeah. It's just there's an issue with producers these days, who have to just a checklist when they produce anything, whether it's a movie or a show, and it kind of hurts the creative process of any production. You know, there's just too much executive interference, too much. And you rarely ever get movies or shows that experiment more, you know. The Amazing Digital Circus movie got leaked before the movie came out. Oof. Really? That's unfortunate. It really sucks when these kind of leaks happen, especially for animation, because these people, you know, they spend a lot of time working on these productions, and then it just gets leaked online. It's very, very unfortunate. Like that Avatar movie that that got leaked. I feel so bad. They don't deserve that kind of thing happening to them. So خلاص Patrick, when you finish your exams, treat yourself to a CS:GO box. Stop. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I mean, listen, if you want to support them, the best thing you can do is, if you see any leaks, just report it. Or don't share it around, you know? And just wait until it comes out in theaters.
If my connection drops, you'll be alone again. So don't blame me if you end up lost in the dark. This signal is too strong for a malfunctioning warden. Something else is going on here.
And you lost interference.
You're breaking up. Run that by me again? I can't hear you.
Losing signal. Elden Ring movie seems like it's gonna be great
Signal
though.
on my own.
I'm crossing my fingers. I saw some of the production set leaks. It looks fine for now. It looks promising. We'll see. I would have preferred if it was animated, but what can I do? They even post leaks on TikTok. Full movie off. Damn. I can't wait for Elden Ring movie. Wish they casted me though. Well, let's, if there's ever a sequel, you should definitely try audition and go for it. Yeah, there was this whole thing with Merica. She's wearing shoes, and it was like the whole internet made a whole thing about that. We saw a glimpse of a younger, of a child Omen. I don't know if it was Godfrey or Godric, or it could be Moog when they were kids. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know, like there's definitely a flashback of the royal family, and then I think it will cut to after to shatter it. So we'll see. I could play BOC. What do you mean by that? Fake movie, no fee, 0 out of 10. Miyazaki would not be proud. Miyazaki would not be proud. What's a Souls game without the feet? Uh-oh. What is going on? Straight to another boss? Awaken her. Believe. What the hell is that? Found you. The events of the story are a little bit convoluted for me. Urian? That... You know how, like, Chainsaw Man? But, like, Kitty edition? It's Chainsaw Kitty. I'm waiting for Jacksepticeye to do the masterpiece. Well, he's a producer, so we'll see. BOC the Demi-Human, or Saint Charina. You know what? We can audition for the Erdtree sequel if they ever make that, where they focus on how Mikula separates himself. So yeah.
Huh? I suppose he sent you to hunt me down, yes?
He?
Ah. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm Urian, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I came to locate a signal. It sounds like it's coming from that thing.
It sings to you, does it? How fascinating.
Well, can't you hear it?
All the time. It drives me mad, actually. I'd begun to suspect that I was imagining it. When you've been alone for as long as I have, you become a bit peculiar in the head.
What does it mean?
Everything.
Bit vague.
Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a lie shaped like a promise. Fool's gold and I'm the fool. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But never mind me. It called to you, and you answered. So it's yours now. It wants to commune with you. You let it, won't you?
I should complete my mission.
Strange.
That's the spirit. Go on. We can't keep the eye waiting.
That's a big kitty. Ascend. I don't know what the hell has happened. I don't know what's going on.
It has chosen you.
It's kind of reminding me of Evangelion a bit.
And just in time.
Ascend.
This is a gift for Aiden.
Aelin, the robot that was talking to us earlier.
Always for Aiden.
So I guess we've transformed. But for what purpose? I don't know. Damn Betty? A little bit. A little bit.
As the snake swallows its own tail, we swallow time. Feed, wanderer. Feed.
Plot's a little convoluted. But maybe that's the point. Some things are yet to be revealed. We're basically a prisoner on the moon. We have like a 1,000 days prison sentence, and we're basically sent out we're sent out in these machines called the Warden, where we basically put our consciousness into a machine and go and do tasks. And as we went and followed a signal, we find ourselves in this place. Something called the Eye has ascended us and gave us a gift. And I guess in some way we are. Maybe it's maybe we are its champion. We don't know. The vibes are pretty cool. The vibes are pretty immaculate. Perform a drift kill when an enemy is staggered. Okay. Finishing an enemy with a drift kill replenishes health.
I see you found my gift. You see that adrift over there? Good. Now we're in business.
I don't know when an enemy. Doesn't really show a stagger meter, but okay. Enemy stagger, I guess, when they're the last point of their life. You're now a ghost of the abyss. You can now take control of Watcher Wardens by possessing them. Okay. To reach new areas.
What's happening to me?
You're growing, evolving into something more. The Eye is open. It sees through you now. These little gifts of mine, think of them as aids to fulfilling the prophecy, the promise the bastard tore away from us.
What do you want from me?
Find your way to Greymont, to the cathedral at the heart of the city. There, I'll be waiting, and there you will find answers. Aelin will find answers. Getting out of here might be a challenge, but, well, we've all got to start somewhere. Transcend, folks. I have every faith in you.
Okay, so the abyss in the moon is a sentient living thing, and it's given us gifts to fulfill a prophecy. Okay, that's perhaps as close as I'm gonna understand about what the hell is going on with the plot. I mean, obviously it was gonna be a strings attached situation. Gonna give us all these beauty powers. Alright, we're getting a little bit more platforming going. What did I activate? Oh. We've got a saying down here. If you want to know tomorrow's weather, talk to a meteorologist. If you want to know tomorrow's news, talk to Urian Caldecott. Huh. Still don't. I think Urian is like a spokesperson to the Abyss, or maybe somebody who represents it, or what's the best way to? Yeah, like a messenger, maybe. Ah! Can I double jump? I can. Baddie alert. Oh my, oh, whoa! Ah, the blobs. Didn't know they caused that much damage. Get up, Scout. Do it again. Like the whole level, or you're gonna give me checkpoints, please? Please? Okay, checkpoint. Mistake again. Oh, do they regenerate? Let's see if I... Okay. Platform's getting a little tricky. I do like that I don't get full damage. At least for now.
I'm back here.
Oh, I can do double. I can do like multi takedowns. Keep forgetting to absorb them. Kill them way too fast. See if there's any like secret rooms, secret upgrades or something. Okay, red room. Oh. Wait, did I come here before? Yeah, this area looks familiar. Plus, there was like no upgrades in that chest.
There you are. Didn't I warn you about losing my connection? What's happened? Where's your warden? You're just
Urian. He... Ugh, it was so loud.
Urian?
Oh. Oh.
Sounds. Let's get you out of there and check you over. There's a disconnection point nearby. You'll need to climb up through Warden's Regret to reach it. I can extract you from there. I'm loading the location into your system now.
I wonder if they'll give us some way to upgrade weapons. There's a little bit of timing with that. Too close for comfort. Hey, got to dip. If I don't catch a stream soon, I hope you have a fun road trip. Thank you, Toby. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. Take care. There was this, what do you call it? This is Ukrainian Russian game that came out. I remember, I forgot how to pronounce it. I'm trying to remember. Where is it? This one. 93 Kyunzi. Apparently it was even for free, which is odd. Like, normally horror games are not, you know, you gotta pay for them. But it seems like maybe it's a first debut for this team, and it's more of a passion project and something that they want to sell out. Which could also mean it's a bit of a personal project. I was planning to play it, but you know, thought I'd take a little break from horror games, especially after I played It Reaches. Plus, there's a few other indie horror games that I've just recently got, but I'll admit, yeah, I did manage to get a few indie horror games. This one, At Night, Too Well Hidden, Psalm 2, Coincidence. I'll be honest, some of these I will be playing them off stream because I'm saving them for the road trip. Late night with my buddies.
Just run an analysis on your status. I have never experienced anything like this. Whatever happened to you down there, whatever this Urian did to you, he somehow managed to detach your consciousness from the world.
Yeah. And the thing is, my buddies, they're a little bit more squeamy than I am when it comes to horror games.
You're a ghost, or at least a projection.
So it'll be a lot more fun to
Luckily for you, it's
traumatize
the consciousness itself I connect to, not the warden. Which means I should be able to bring you back safely.
Yes. That's why most of the time, if I'm ever playing a horror game with my friends, they make me play it. Because they just can't handle it. But it's oh so fun when I get to make them play it. You know, when I first started live streaming indie horror games, it was because for a friend of mine, he wanted to watch me play, you know, some of these horror games that would come out, and we had a deal, you know, where I play like maybe 5 horror games, and then he's forced to play 1, you know, and he started to do this thing where after he finishes 1 horror game, he's like, okay, Mikey, you need to finish 10 more, then I'll play again. I'm like, no, you can't just keep expanding it, you know, like trying to stretch it out as far as you can. That's not fair. But there is one, which one is it? I think when I get back, I will definitely play this one. I'm saving this one because this is more like, from what I'm looking at it, and I saw it on Twitter, this one's more like I think it's a mix of comedy and horror put together. I also can't play horror games. That's why I watch you. Why don't you try to do a thing where you bring you and the sisters and you know, sit together and, you know, like you guys take turns? Wouldn't that be fun? I'm sure one of you has the guts to do it.
Mother sent help? Yes, she did. Oh,
Okay, I think this is a boss
you're
fight.
really in for it now.
Ah, so many of them. Okay, now it's getting a little spicy. New enemy. New enemy. I already tell it's gonna be annoying. The Absalom. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell are you projectiles, man? Insta-kill, what the hell? We're all scaredy cats. The only thing my younger sister and I managed was Little Nightmares. We started Outlast together. We didn't even get past an hour in. Oh my god. But like, you see, if anything, you guys are the perfect audience for these type of games. You know, the more squeamy the person, the more enjoyable it is to watch them. You know. And at one point, I think I was like that, but bit by bit, I've eased into Oregon. That doesn't mean every once in a while I can't find something that was worth, you know, that was actually legitimately scary. I think back at what was it, Routine, back in December. That was I think the most recent horror game, the most recent scary game that actually fucked me up. Okay, holy crap, give me a sec. Damn, if I don't get rid of these guys first, it's over. Shit. Okay. Where's the other? There you are. Ah, no. Alright, time for this boss. Okay, just keep straight. Because 2-3 hits and it's kind of over. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh my god. Of course. It's gonna be better. Shit. Bro, they gotta give me a dash ability. Are you kidding me? This is too much. I need more maneuverability. No! Where's this boss? Alright, it's coming. There we go. Whoa! Ah! No, 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 no! Oh my god. No, 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 no. Damn, bro. Please. Please don't die. Please don't die. Oof. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, wow. Okay. Game's picking up steam now. Fuck. No joke. My hands were hurting. Oof. And I presume what's going to happen is that that's going to be a regular enemy in the next couple of next couple of later levels. The floaty spiky bowl almost kicked your behind. I know. My hands were getting really tense. What about you, Abdelmaj? You gonna stop playing FNAF games and maybe try something else? Oh, what the hell is this?
Hey, you're a funny-looking one.
Excuse me?
Begging your pardon, no one's used this lift in a few, and I ain't ever seen anyone looking like you before.
You're pretty unusual too.
Fair play. Suppose I've been a bit truncated since I lost my twin. I'm Ellie, by the way.
Does this thing still work?
The game doesn't really do a good job explaining this world and, you know, things like this. Like, what is that and why is it the way it is, you know?
Of course it still works. Granted, it's been several centuries since anyone but me used it, but don't you worry. I keep the old girl in tip-top shape. Some days, I ride all the way to the top, and some days I go all the way back down to the bottom. Oh, we do have a grand old time. What you doing down here, anyway? You don't look like one of them churchy types.
I'm a scout. This is my first day, actually. They sent me down here to find a signal and... well, it's a long story.
Oh, right. And what's a scout when it's at home?
You don't know?
I know how to go up and how to go down. Ain't got much call to know anything else.
She's basically an elevator serviceman.
My twin. Now he liked to know everyone's comings and goings. Liked to keep up with all the drama, you see. Round about the time everything went pear-shaped down here, he just sort of disappeared. Eh?
Oh. Is he looking...
Nah, probably not. Nobody lives forever, do they, folks? Be a funny old world if we did. Anyway, off you pop. Got things to do, places to go.
I'm playing Subnautica with... what is that? Thalassophobia? Is that a phobia of the ocean? Ah, okay. Alright then. I guess you did find yourself the perfect horror game. They better give me a goddamn dash ability, bro. I feel like my maneuverability is just not fast enough. These projectiles are getting faster. Where the hell did we fall? This looks like the incinerator from Toy Story 3.
The disconnection point is just around the corner. You've done good work today, inmate. Just a little further now.
Leviathan and Subnautica? I saw some of it here and there. I guess it's supposed to be the most dangerous or scariest monster in the game. Yeah, I will say though, level design is pretty good. It's got this sort of like brutalist mega structure to it.
That should do it. Disconnecting you now.
Guess this was level 1.
Welcome back, Fox.
Welcome back. Hello again, Aelin.
How are you feeling?
I felt better.
I suppose it must have been quite a traumatic experience. The good news is, you completed your mission. Your sentence has been reduced by 100 days.
Yay! I only have 9,800 days for my sentence to be finally over.
The bad news is, you lost a warden.
Huh?
That's a penalty of 20 days.
What do you mean? Okay, so when we transcended, that's when the other, or I guess our other vessel
I'm
got
sure you'll do
destroyed.
better next time.
Oh, by losing a warden was when I died. So every time you die, it's 10 days. Because I did die twice, from what I remember. Okay, that's a neat little feature there. Does it affect the ending or something? I don't know.
What the hell happened to me?
If I'm being honest, I don't know your neural signature. The signal inside you that is normally intrinsically connected to a warden has become separated. It is now its own entity.
And that means...
You no longer need a warden to protect you from the scourge in the abyss.
Can't I have my old body back?
Why would you want that?
You prefer the warden? I seem to recall you complaining about that too. I doubt many humans would have the mental strength to adapt as quickly as you did. It's quite impressive.
Urian, he mentioned you by name? He said this is for Aelin.
Well, that is unusual. However, not surprising given my research on him so far.
He said something about going to Grey... Grey... Oh, my head.
You need to rest, Fox. Leave this Urian to me. We'll talk tomorrow.
Each cell shall be equipped with a prison guard, model Aelin, serving the dual purpose of managing inmates' needs and directives, connecting their essence to the abyss. The Aelin models shall be networked, but from a single artificial consciousness, which shall take instructions from the All-Father. The central Aelin consciousness has been programmed such that All-Father's word is final and all that matters. Thus, to the inmate, Aelin's word is God. The All-Father. He hated that name, said it felt pompous, overblown. He'd set out to be a man of the people, and here the people were worshipping him like a religious icon. It was everything he'd railed against the church for. Yet he could no more stop them from idolizing him than he could control the turning of the tides or the shifting of the abyss. Man of the people must become precisely what they need. As to what that is, he has no say in the matter. Then we got this guy.
Time for bed, Fox?
Sleep sounds good.
Once again, a new game, huh? Indeed. Always gotta try something new. Can't be letting it all pile up, King. What do you mean by that? Maybe when you die, you lose some memories? I'm not sure that's what it really is. Because your memory... Oh! Actually, yeah. Because she was saying, like... she was saying earlier that we were supposed to go somewhere, but she just couldn't remember. Or maybe she only remembers when she's inside the vessel. What a strange, strange machine.
Good morning, folks. Are you feeling better?
My head still hurts a little.
That's not surprising, given what happened to you. In any case, I've been looking into this Urian character. He's quite the proverbial can of snakes.
He said someone was hunting him down.
I should hope so. He's got a rap sheet as long as my neck. Urian Caldecott. Wanted for historic crimes against the old colony. Treason, espionage, theft, reckless endangerment of life. The list goes on. He is to be apprehended at all costs. I've logged a mission request into the system for you.
That eye. It feels like it's in my head.
I don't know what that place was, but I believe Urian lured us there for a reason.
He mentioned something about prophecy.
Yes, well, there might be something to that. The Abyss still has secrets. We don't know much about the original prophecy, the one that drove the Church to build the lost colony. But we do know that they believed there was a heart to the Abyss, a place of immense power that would open up to those that were true believers. It seems Urian is a hangover from a time long lost, a dangerous extremist.
He mentioned a city.
Greymont. It was the capital of the old colony, the birthplace of the Scourge. A powerful place. I can't help wondering if he's luring you into a trap.
But you're gonna send me there anyway.
Capture request for fugitive Urian Caldecott accepted. Scout 5437, designation Fox, to report for duty.
Oof.
Bounty set at 4,000 days. Reduction to sentence.
4,000 days reduction. I mean, I only have 9,000 days sentence, so that's like almost half. Elden Ring, Pragmata, Riftbound, a lot of games left to complete. Bro, you've not been around, but I've finished Elden Ring, and Pragmata I finished it almost a month ago. And no, I'm not gonna be playing Riftbound. That's, like I said many times before, I am shelving that away. It's not gonna happen.
I was hard on you yesterday. I admit that. But if you do as I say and follow my orders, you have a real chance of making it home one day. Anyway, it's time to go back to the Abyss and get to work. As you don't have a warden anymore, I've had to use an old disconnection point to triangulate a suitable location. Luckily for you, it's exactly where we need to go to open the way to Greymont. Let's go, connecting you to King's Reach. Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Don't make me show my card collection now, please. Please. I don't want to go there. I still don't know what's going on. I kind of know the gist. It's like a surface. I have a surface level idea of the story. But still, there's a lot of sci-fi mumbo jumbo going around. Yeah. I get it. Welcome to the Abyss.
I'm very glad that worked as intended. Welcome to King's Reach, folks.
I do like the level designs, though. They're really good. Seems like I need to open this door here. Sci-Fi church. I keep seeing that message all over the walls. The drift mines? Wait. Okay. I thought I came from there. Speaking of the Abyss, there's supposed to be FNAF. There's supposed to be a FNAF game called Into the Abyss, but it turned out to be a fan game. I see. Well, that's unfortunate.
After the scourge erupted, it said the All-Father fought to seal the darkness away once and for all. Both here and back in the old city, stopping the spread of the disease. The train line to Greymont has been sealed shut for hundreds of years. But if you're to follow the All-Father's orders and apprehend Hurian, we'll need to find a way to break these seals and open the door. It's the only logical thing to do.
I mean, 4,000 days removed from my sentence, I'll take it.
I've seen something like this before. A commune in the Weeping Meadows uses one as their sigil. They're a group of disconnected. They like to keep themselves to themselves. It won't be easy to get past their defenses, but they may know what this seal means and how to break it. I'm uploading the Weeping Meadows route to your objective system, Fox. The path is an old scout trail, but it won't be easy to navigate. Keep your wits about you.
Oh. Oh, it's this guy again.
Oh. Hello again.
Have we met?
Did we? Yeah, we did.
Oh, right. You wouldn't recognize me without my warden.
Forms are ever in flux, some more than others. We may be many things in one lifetime. Did you find what you were looking for?
The shield breaker? Yeah, I found it.
And was it what you expected?
I didn't expect anything. I was just doing as I was told.
Between expectation and reality resides only unhappiness. The world promises infinitely more than it bestows. Perhaps yours is the greater wisdom.
I'm used to being disappointed.
You could say that again.
Age begets cynicism. Are you an old soul? But please, don't let me keep you. I've all the time in the world, you see. And you have so very little.
Certainly have a way with words, my friend. Okay, so that was the first power line. I do like the voice acting. I do appreciate that there is voiceover being made for the dialogue. I'm not sure I can narrate today's stream. My throat's a little bit achy. Oh, whoa. And who's this baddie? Whoa, we got some baddie.
Now here's a sight for sore eyes.
Never mind.
And I'd begun to think we were the only scouts left down here.
False alarm. False alarm.
What brings you to sunny old King's Reach, little one?
Have you come from the Weeping Meadows? I'm heading that way myself.
I see, I see. Off on holiday, are you?
I mean... It's kind of thick.
No, not exactly.
It's not nice to tease, Everett.
Apologies, little one. I suppose you must be out for salvage too. Not that there's much left. Me and Orion here spend our days combing the abyss for odds and ends. Sending technology back to Earth is the official line. Problem is, these machines have been rotting for the better part of 2 centuries, so most of it's useless old shit.
I'm sorry. He doesn't mean to be crude.
Well, time waits for no man. Or spider, eh? Good luck to you on your travels, little one. Maybe we'll cross paths again somewhere down the road.
Maybe, you know, maybe they have like a, you know, they have a quirky voice box. I think that's what it is. Yeah, they can change their voice boxes. I mean, who am I to judge, right? Then again, a baddie is a baddie.
I see you've met my other scouts.
Everett and Orion? They seem nice. Have you had them long?
They're not pets, Fox.
How many scouts are there anyway? Aside from the 3 of us, I mean.
Not as many as there used to be.
Too many to count, maybe. Just going deeper and deeper. How are we gonna get back up? We are very simple creatures. What can I say? It's always the instincts before the before the reason. Thank you. Finally. So if they're giving me.
Well, you're quite the little prodigy. Oh, really? I'm delighted with your progress. This little gift is going to make your journey all the more satisfying. A spring in your step, you might say, or a boost in your jump. Breathe in that power. Savor it.
Aelin warned me about you.
Oh, dear Aelin. Forgive her, won't you? She's not quite what she used to be. But she'll soon come around. Now, chop chop. I'm already tired of waiting for you. Raymond is awfully dull nowadays.
So every time we go to him, he still gives us new powers. Does he also know that we are also trying to capture him? There seems to be some kind of relationship between Urian and Aelin. Maybe Aelin used to be maybe Aelin used to be something like she used to be best way to put it. She used to be someone who existed during the older civilization, like Urian, or I think, what did they call it? The old colony? But maybe she lost her memory and now serves the old father. And Urian is using us to help free Alien from her current control. I don't know. Just theorizing about the story. That's also awfully convoluted, you know. So yeah, it doesn't look like this is going to be a roguelike. It's far more linear than I have expected. Maybe she is being exploited and she doesn't know it. And Urian is trying to free her through us. God, I hate the flying eye, bro. Supposed to go here. Ah. Gosh, I'm so excited for the upcoming 007 game. Been looking at the trailer for it just recently. It's like a mix of Hitman, Uncharted, you know. I just know it's going to be super fun to live stream. There hasn't been a James Bond game in over a decade. I think the last one that came out was the 007 Legends. It was just like a remake of some older Bond games. There was the Blood Money, 007 Blood Money, Quantum Solace. But this was like back on the PlayStation 3. Like, we've gone 2 generations now, and we've yet to get one. Steel Wool yesterday. They dropped The Secret of the Mimic PCVR version. Okay. Version, and holy, what a worse thing. More bugs than the PS5 version. What is it with them? What is it with them and just really sloppy VR launches? Like, you've mentioned to me a while back that FNAF Most Wanted and Sister Location, not Sister Location, but I think it's Most Wanted in 1 and 2 on the VR had terrible PC launches. And people still buy it. They still, like, you know, they just completely shield wall, okay. Okay. So they won't give me dash, but they will give me a shield ability. Interesting. Oh! Oh, wow, okay. Definitely gotta keep moving. I like 007 game because it reminds me of Uncharted and Indiana Jones. Yeah, I saw, like, I mean, I feel like those games in some way took inspiration from James Bond, you know? And bit by bit, like, you know how, like, Uncharted took inspiration from Tomb Raider, then the Tomb Raider reboot took inspiration from Uncharted. But it's gonna be super fun, honestly. And we're still waiting to get news on the James Bond movie as well. Do you guys have any personal favorite James Bond films? Most of my favorite ones are from the Daniel Craig era. I like those. Like, for me personally, my favorite James Bond films are Skyfall, Casino Royale, and No Time to Die.
The Weeping Meadows. It never fails to impress me with its beauty. Well, what beauty is left? The Scourge has ravaged the landscape down here, despite the All-Father's best efforts. Those in the commune painted their sigil across the meadows to attract survivors. They must know something about its origin. I hope the Scourge didn't get to them too. That would really make your mission difficult. Well, let's be optimistic, folks.
I'm
To the
confused.
commune.
How is this inside the moon? Strange ecosystem. Fortunately, my mother passed down her very strong dislike of Daniel Craig to me, so damn. What the hell is that about? Is it because of the James Bond movies or from other films that he stars in? Like Knives Out or some of his more niche films. Damn. Don't hate it till you knock it. Right? She just doesn't like him since I can't remember. She ruined him for me too. Damn. Okay. I mean, you know what they say, listen to your parents, but this is a little taken to the extreme. No, but it's alright, I get it. But it's kind of funny. I just gotta know what movie did she watch that really irked her about Daniel Craig, of all things. I'm gonna be honest. There's some actors that, right, like nowadays, if they're in a movie, I actually will not watch it. Like Mark Wahlberg or Zendaya. Who else? Matt Damon. I'm growing to not like Matt Damon in movies. Tom Holland. Yeah, I'm losing interest anytime I see him in a movie. Who else? Kevin Hart. If I ever see Kevin Hart in a movie, I can already tell what the movie's going to be like from start to finish, because he just stars in the most generic comedy films out there. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's literally unwatchable. I can't watch him. He just plays the same guy over and over and over again. Yeah. Hellas. All right. But if you want some James Bond recommendations, you can definitely start by watching Casino Royale. You really like that one. If we can hold back on the hate and try not to see Daniel Craig, like separate the art from the artiste, and see the movie for what it is, I think you'll be in for a treat. Perfect to kind of set you in the mood when we when I live stream the upcoming James Bond game, which will be on the 27th of this month actually. The name's Bond. James Bond. Besides, they collabed with Mads Mikkelsen in 007. Yes! Okay, honestly, yeah, Mads Mikkelsen is a great actor. I like more as Bond. Can't, for the life of me, remember his first name. right now. Is that the guy who plays the films in the 90s, like Die Another Day, The Golden Eye, something like that? There's the Sean Connery ones, like Dr. No and what's it, Octopussy. I haven't watched all of the Sean Connery ones. From Russia with Love. Die Another Day was Pierce Bronson. Yes, yes. I'll be honest, when I was much younger, before the Daniel Craig era, I was digging Bronson's movies. Am I supposed to go down here? Ah! Huh? What? Thought I'm supposed to drop here. Oh. Okay. I guess... Oh, there we go. Silly me. Where are they? Looks like I'm gonna have to go back up. Oh, okay. One more.
You know, they used to call this place the Garden of Luna. It was the agricultural center of the Abyss. At its peak, enough produce was grown here to keep the entire colony fed. Now all those fields are flooded with scourge. The people who lived down here fought bravely, trying to hold back wave after wave of drift. The commune is all that's left of a once thriving community. It's only thanks to the Allfather that anyone survived at all.
The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy That Loved Me, A Deadly Mission. Oh, man. Okay. I think I watched The Golden Gun. The Spy That Loved Me... Don't remember that one, no. Deadly Mission... Not watched those. Those are some real oldies. Might have to check them out. I guess I just have a thing for the modern James Bond than the older ones. Because, you know, with the Daniel Craig movies, you know, I feel like they've modernized the franchise, you know. It's the older films are they feel a little bit dated, you know. And I will admit there's something about how cheesy it is, you know, with the older films. Daniel Craig seems to be the most grounded one so far. It's more dramatic. You get to really have some proper character development with James Bond throughout the movies. You know, he's constantly changing. And they do, obviously, every movie does have the Bond girl, you know. But throughout the series, you get to see him actually get a little bit attached to some of them. And, like, it does affect him deeply, you know. Yeah, they're very, very cliche. But, you know, even with the modern films, there's always the core DNA of a James Bond. You know, you got the lady killer, you got the Bond girl, you got the Bond henchman, you got the villain, you know, and the music and the cars and the gadgets. I think, like, you need to have all these things in place, or you just don't have yourself a James Bond flick. So.
Mother! They found us!
I'm starting to get annoyed by this frickin'. I hate how it sounds. So we have explosive flying things that cause massive AoE damage. That's very nice. Okay, I'm protected from the explosions. Nice. Oh, this guy. Are you kidding? Okay, now he's becoming a regular enemy. I shall try and watch the new ones. Khalas, your homework before I stream 007 later at the end of this month, or let's say by next week. Watch Casino Royale 2006. That one is one of the strongest. That's one of the strongest films in the series. And if you like it very much and you want more James Bond, you follow it by watching Skyfall, which is the best of the best out of all of them. Then you can watch Spectre, and then No Time to Die. Homework. I didn't know you're my teacher. I'm just saying, if you want to get in tune with that, the upcoming James Bond game, you gotta be up to date with some of the new stuff. So, yeah, I'm giving homework. Seriously. The weakest out of the Daniel Craig movies is Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace is the weakest. It's like you can skip it. That's how weak it is. And then the second weakest is Spectre. But it's still decent because it has a really, really good villain. So I'd say Casino Royale, then Skyfall, then Spectre, then No Time to Die. You could actually skip Quantum of Solace. It's not good. It's just not that good. It doesn't hold up. And actually, the reason behind Quantum of Solace being bad is because this movie was produced back in 2008, and this was right around the time when the writer's strike was happening. So, just mid through development, they lost some of their writers. And so you could just tell that film just feels undercooked. They kind of just they sort of winged it and just put it out there. Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Is this the elevator's brother?
It's going to be cross.
Who's Min?
It doesn't matter. You're interesting. What do you want?
I don't know what's
Is
going
that
on.
interesting too?
I'm just curious about the sigil on your banner.
Nobody remembers anymore. But I do. I know all kinds of things.
Could you just tell me the story like I'm a 3-year-old so I can kind of be up to date?
The reactor. That's where we find it.
Okay. How can I get to this reactor?
I don't remember.
He says he knows all things, and then he says that.
She'll be cross, but
How convenient.
maybe Min will let you go look for it.
Hey Terry, welcome to the live stream. How we doing? My prison sentence is... I see it. It's reducing every time I progress through the level. So I think what these are, like, these are remnants of a past civilization that resided here. Disconnected commune. Outcasts, those thrown away, maybe not a, maybe creatures or people that have been excommunicated from their homes. Happy Thursday, yes. Start of a wonderful new weekend for all of us. Oh. What is this?
You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry?
We have grown complacent. Your ingress is my failure. It has been a long time since anyone found their way here.
You keep yourselves well hidden.
We were the keepers of the scourge. Those appointed to contain the spread.
Okay.
You've seen it, haven't you? The rot in the flesh of the world. We were once Luna's last hope. Now, we merely count down the days until our inevitable end.
The warden outside said your sigil came from the reactor.
Voss says all kinds of things. Only some of them are true. The All-Father came here not long before the scourge erupted. Told us to go to ground, and left for the old reactor. He went there with a companion, and came back alone. I've taken care of it, he said. And then he left. He looked haunted. The sigil is his gift to us, a ward against the rot, that we may protect those few who remain.
There's a matching sigil on a sealed door in King's Reach. It must be related.
Perhaps. There is nowhere safe in the abyss that the All-Father did not make safe. What those men did bought us time. But if this is your directive, then it seems our time has run out.
They're not the only ones, you know. I've met others like you.
A few lost sheep does not make a flock. I wish them luck of it. If you truly intend to exhume what ought to remain buried, I won't stop you. But nor will I help. Living through it all the first time around was quite enough.
So it was the All-Father who placed the seal on the reactor. I hope you won't object to us breaking it. No. Intercepting Urian is our priority. By any means necessary. He made that perfectly clear.
What if that's
There's an old drift pump not far from here. If Min won't open the security door, then we'll do it ourselves. If we can just find a way out of the commune, we can kick that pump back to life and get the power running again. Let's get to it.
What if us removing the seal is what Urian wants to begin with? Looks like there's another power line or something. You know, in some strange way, this kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. Questions over questions, yeah. They're all talking in ways that, you know, like, a lot of their dialogue is very vague. And I'm just left kind of having to figure out the, you know, all the details in between. Yet still not given enough information. I'm getting the feeling that there could be no more humans left. I don't know. Well, actually, no, never mind. The prisoner we're playing is a human. Where's the other power lines? This is not powering up for some reason. Oh, wait. Okay. The last one. Where is it? Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Is it over here? No. Am I supposed to open it from there as well? Follow the wire. Oh, okay, there we go. Found it. Yay! Removed 5 more days out of our prison sentence. Thank you, old father. How generous of you. Thank you. It took literally 2 hours to get a dash ability. Oh my god.
This will just speed things up a little. Go on, give it a whirl.
Why are you helping me?
Didn't your mother tell you never to look a gift horse in the mouth? You're welcome, by the way. This is about something much bigger than you folks. You are a means to a very important end. That's all.
I do remember there was actually something. Let me go back. Oh, not from here. Oh, wait. I can't go back? Weird. Shit. dashing is gonna make this 10 times easier. And I'm all used to it. Somehow I make mistakes. I died from the little explosive blobs. I deserve that. Huh? I don't fight the enemies. Okay, fuck this one. That fucking machine again. So that means it's boss fight time.
Mother warned me about you.
Shut up.
Mother said you must die. Oh. Was I too close? Good job, Mikey. I looked away for 2 seconds and you perished. You know how it is. Always a skill issue. How long does it take until the my God. Bro. One freaking mistake and it was over. Mother warned me about you. Mother
2 hits? 2 hits. Damn.
Mother warned me about you. Mother said you must die.
Okay. I think I need to deal with the minions first before I deal with her, because they're very, very distracting. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that's way too close! Alright, this game is now throwing almost... It's throwing almost everything at me now. You got explosive flying thingies, you got the freaking minions, you got bosses that are killing me, insta-killing me in 2 hits. Huh. And I fell right in. First and second wave are decent. It's just that last wave of the boss. I have to react fast. No, 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 no. Actually insane, actually insane. Back up. No, no, no. Oh god. Oh god. Please die. Wow. Okay. The game isn't kidding around anymore. That was very stressful.
What was that?
Whatever it is, we'll deal with it. Let's go, folks.
Now, if I kept dying over and over and over and over again, I would be tempted to drop the difficulty by just a bit. Because right now I'm playing it at the hardest difficulty. This is, you know, it's supposed to be the most challenging setting. If I do find that it gets a little too annoying or unfair, maybe, I might do something about it. Don't get carpal tunnel syndrome. You know, the last time I got it was back in COVID times, when you know, most of us had to work at home, and so we had long periods where, well, just can chill. So a lot of my friends were free, you know, they did their work digitally, and then we kind of just played a lot of games together, and we used to play hours upon hours. I think we'd spend like almost half a day just playing Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2, the real-time strategy. And you have to imagine the whole time I'm having like this area right here just constantly on the desk, you know, with the mouse for hours on end. I got a really, really bad carpal tunnel syndrome. I used to actually have to ice it. I even ended up having to get like a cushioning. Never did that again. Good times though. No regrets. Yeah, but it's not a good feeling.
What terrible thing have you awakened? My instincts told me you were trouble.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Just as you took care of turning the power on, you must take me for a fool. Forgive me. Anger won't undo what's done. Tell me
I won't let anything harm this commune. I promise.
Wherever does Aelin pluck you all from? Abundant in promises, yet starved for solutions. If I let you pass through, will you cause still more chaos?
Absolutely.
You understand what's at stake for us here.
My freedom is at stake too. I don't want to be stuck on this moon forever.
I suppose I should know better by now than to expect a straight answer from a scout. Do what you have to. It's out of our hands now, isn't it? Everything has to die, and has just so long to live. A warning before you go. My watchmen have reported a stranger in the vicinity. It seems that stray cat has been sniffing around again. It should go without saying, but if he finds his way in because of you, I won't be quite so merciful.
I do find that there's no point giving me a choice in dialogue. They don't really change the impact of the story, other than just getting to see what the character says differently. You know, two different responses, but they all kind of lead down the same narrative route. Okay, health increase. Gabe, hello, welcome to the live stream, man. How we doing? Micah, Micah. I see you. I see you started getting some Breaking Bad memes, eh? Jesse, Jesse, stop. Walter. Jesse, stop. Yeah, the illusion of choice. I guess for people who want to replay the game, which is never. Want to see what else the character says in the dialogue options, which is never. You ruined my feed. If anything, I've enhanced it. I've enriched your TikTok doom scroll experience. Walter. Press RB to perform a drift surge finisher, and an enemy is staggered. Targeted enemies will explode in a salvo of secondary damage, dealing projectiles. Okay. Oh, hold. Okay. Okay, so they can like self-explode. I can come in handy for crowd control. It insta-kills everything around it, though? I do like that. Oh, okay, it breaks shields of enemies. Good to know. No, you keep that. Oh my god. I still don't know how this is in the moon.
We've already pissed something off, huh?
The reactor was sealed for a reason. I assumed it was to keep people out.
You know, it's probably the companion that the Allfather left behind in the reactor. But they said that, what's her name? Min said that the Allfather went to the reactor and left, and he came out after dealing with the Scourge somehow. Or, you know, maybe the Allfather went in and maybe he contained the Scourge by basically sealing himself in there. So he's become corrupted. Maybe. We'll see. I see the Breaking Bad memes is getting into his head. He went in with a companion and came out alone. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Who can be the companion? Well, you see that machine every time we right before we get to a boss fight. We see that machine saying, "Mother, mother." Could that be who it is? Who knows? Micah made me do it. Micah taught me that bad word. Oh, it's like you haven't seen you haven't encountered a few dark memes in your lifetime, my guy. It just so happens that this one's a little too catchy. Actually insane. Give me a sec. Damn it. Are you proud of yourself now, Mike? In the moment, maybe, but now seeing how Gabe has been influenced by the dirty Breaking Bad memes, I don't know. I don't think I am. Done with my side quest. I feel like I'm ready for a boss battle. Jeez. Well, here, yeah, I can hand you the controller real quick. You can deal with this this insanity right here. put a shield last second, يلعن. Okay, when I blow them up, they don't regenerate health. I don't like that. Please go stand in a corner of shame for at least 30 seconds. It's not entirely my fault, okay? It's not like I told him to go look for it. It just it found him. He got curious. I still see the car. Oh. Oh my god. Well, it was because of the game I was playing, okay? It just happened to have a character named Walter, okay? This is where it all started. You literally told him exactly what to look. I may have forgotten about that. Just a little. Looks like I missed. I mean, I'm about almost 3 hours into this game. Damn. I am not feeling it. I don't know what the story's about all that much. Vaguely. But I am enjoying the gameplay. It's a pretty decent bullet hell shooter. Does feel a little annoying at times, but what can we do? I'm hearing a timer. Oh, okay, yeah, I see now. Alas, I will try to restrain myself from saying any more Breaking Bad memes, okay? Just to get it out of my system one last time. Well done. Okay, done. I'm done. Alas, I'm over it. Alas, we'll move on. Where was this humor when I needed to laugh? I don't know. It just happens in the spur of the moment. You got another one of these thick warden ladies again. She better have a girly voice.
I suppose you'd be wanting to get to the old reactor.
Never mind.
How did you know?
Well, there's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk.
I'm getting catfished here somehow.
I take it you've already met Min.
You know Min?
Yeah, if they want to sit around all day waiting, they could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
Please make me understand. Why are you in a female vessel if you are a guy?
Are you trying to get through?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rusta's welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Of course, if you was willing to help an old man out.
No. If it was the other way around, maybe, but...
What do you need me to do?
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns on the leggy ones and make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'll be fine.
I've no doubt.
Someone did approve that design. This looks like a date nightmare. You know? Getting catfished out of Tinder or something. What was his name? Francis? Yeah, I can see how he can get catfished, you know. I'd find her on the dating app. She would frame the image on just her upper body. She'd call herself Francine, right? And then when I meet her or him, and I'm like you don't look exactly like in your picture. And it says your name is here, Francine. And he's like, well, that's just short for Francis. I'm like, oh my god. I just start fucking running, bro. Hey, where are you going, lad? The night's just started. Oh my god. Dating in 2026 be like... the body was giving tea, the name was given French, the voice was giving an Irish grandpa. It is I don't know who came up with this design. It's fucking weird. I don't get the sci-fi even behind it either.
You were wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long.
Did it also make female wardens talk like guys?
Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
And all female robots turned into catfishes. Guys, I just told my mom to watch Alice in Borderland, and I just remembered the naked episode. What do I do? You might have to take the remote and kind of be like, oh, this is a filler episode, and then you go to the next episode. Something like that. Or you tell her to, it's like, hey, Ma, I left something in the kitchen. Can you just go grab that? And then you just fast forward out of that naked scene. Or she sees it, and then you get lectured by her. Then you get grounded, and she will cancel your OpenCloud subscription. Okay. And just deal with the consequences, bro. You can take control of the Goliath wardens by possessing them. Okay. How does that work? Oh, damn. Okay. Can I play the whole game like this? I think it's better to just play the whole game like this. Be a bit of a breeze. I could see how these machines are like the protectors. Pretty strong.
I'm a little busy here, Aiden.
Let her get traumatized and gut you. Yep. I think she'll suffer the consequences. Or mute the TV. Tell her I slept with my dog. That's too far-fetched of an excuse. Sounds like kind of nice. I'm barely getting... Yeah, I shouldn't worry about my health. I don't take much damage. No! No, please let me. I want to keep using the robots. Damn it.
Admit it, you're impressed. Goliaths were
I'm annoyed.
primarily used for construction, but security was a common secondary function.
I'm amazed they weren't running the place. That's a lot of firepower.
Don't get any ideas. I'd hate to have to shock you when you've been doing so well.
So why don't you just let me possess those Goliath machines instead of just giving me the weak-ass Warden vessels? And what is up with this loading screen? Oh, by the way, you know, a day after I finished Industria 2, the developers just rolled out a massive update, hotfix update for the game. Just my luck. Oh my god.
That's a good job, well done, lass.
No,
Thanks for your
Francis.
help.
I'm a they, not a she. Okay.
I'm a they, not a she.
Beg your pardon. I meant no disrespect. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
Was that necessary?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt.
Interesting. Sounds like we have a lead on the second seal. Consider that your next mission. Assuming you get through this in one piece.
All game at this point except the consequences. I'm sitting next to her. I understand why my sister said, no, I'm going to sleep. I mean, you should have known better, bro. Isn't there a filter where that stuff can kind of like be removed somehow?
Tread carefully. It's pretty hazardous up here.
Some garden this is.
Nature and industry don't mix well. Is the same true on Earth? For an intelligent species, you certainly seem invested in repeating your mistakes.
Not all of us are intelligent.
Wow, a new weapon. The Monarch's Lance. The lance can destroy invulnerable enemy shields when they turn purple. The lance can rail through enemies, wind them up to shoot multiple. Kind of like a big sniper. Let me see your comment. Right, give me a sec. Now I see first episode again. I recall the scene where Nerd gets it from a baddie as a last wish thing. Yeah, Habibi. Could you have not recommended a better show? I think you got a little too excited. Okay, so now there's purple shields. Interesting. She enjoyed Squid Games. That's why I recommended this. Alright, isn't Squid Game a little bit violent and gorish and bloody? I'm sure she can handle a little bit of, you know, adult themes, if you will. But I'll be honest, there's something about the timing of such, like, you know, like you're watching something on TV and everything is fine, but then when your parents walk in, suddenly the movie is transitions to a very, very saucy scene, and you know, and then your parents just so happen to be there and they question what the hell you're watching. The worst thing when you actually, now that I remember. Ah! Damn. It's the worst thing when you watch anime, because anime, something, what the hell? Oh my god. She'll look at me differently. Listen, you're just gonna have to skip an episode, okay? You're gonna have to skip that damn episode, okay, to save yourself some face. I don't have that problem. I watched 50 Shades of Grey with my mom at the movies. God damn. She's pretty judge-free. But she has a problem with Daniel Craig? It just... Okay. No judging. Her personal tried to watch Spartacus when I first subbed to Netflix to her. She wanted to delete the... Okay. Yeah, I think I remember Spartacus. Spartacus had quite a few interesting scenes. And this was before Game of Thrones. So yeah. You're just gonna have to skip the episode, bro. Listen, I don't know why she hates Daniel Craig. We're gonna have to find out. Quite a few. The show is... 12% plots? Oh dear. I remember watching, I remember watching the first season of Spartacus. If we're talking about the one that came out like in the 2010s, then you're again, someone in the house hears it because for some reason just didn't bother to, listen to it through a headphone. So everyone in the house, very annoying. Oh. One check. Well, I said I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'm not gonna. Just one more time. Well, I guess I'm a bad influence, guys. What can I say? If you guys don't want to tune into my live stream anymore, it's fine. I understand. I'm supposed to go here? I think so. I went back. Okay. I went in circles. Damn. Could go up.
Be careful. I know next to nothing about this place. I have no idea.
Well, I know next to nothing about the. I see you.
Kill me, will you? Oh, you nasty little flesh bag. You yucky monster.
I'd say less than 5, hopefully. I might be jinxing myself though. Six times, all right. Okay. Holy moly! Okay, that attack kinda came way too fast. I didn't get time to react. Okay. Huh? Okay. Here. Oh, shit. 6, 7. It's not Hollow Knight Silk Song, okay? At least hopefully not. Okay, that was just a warm-up match. This is it. Halas. It's a wrap now. It's a wrap up. Bro. Half my health already. Am I? How do I heal? I guess I don't. Shit. Okay. A little reckless on my part, Saraha. Oh! Okay, I need a moment. Holy moly. He's invulnerable again. I gotta find where... Okay, this is where I get the heal.